notifications. It's been a minute. I've been busy, been working, got a lot going on, but we are back here. So to make this video special, today we are playing against the 49ers. Against the 49ers. I got a feeling that we're going to win. I don't know for sure, but I got a really big feeling that we're actually going to win. So I was thinking, how do I want to make this season? How do I want to bring this team into the future? Because I believe we won the Super Bowl last year. I believe we did. Let me check. I believe we did. Yeah, we won 20-17. Caleb Williams won Super Bowl MVP. Gabe Davis won Offensive Player of the Year. Deron Payne won Defensive Player of the Year. Peter McDaniels won Defensive Rookie of the Year. So we had a lot of good stuff happen for us. So, we're just hoping and praying that we will get to see a postseason berth again will be good for the team. Because just imagine getting the team to the Super Bowl again. Hopefully, we don't suffer a lot of injuries this year. Hopefully, we can actually... I'm putting it as making the playoffs. I feel like we're going to make the playoffs this year. No matter how we start off the season, I feel like we're still going to make the playoffs. I don't know who's going to start the season. I'm going to keep it honest, y'all. I don't know who's going to start. The depth chart's not set yet because I haven't been on here. But we're gonna go to depth chart now. We're gonna fix the depth chart. I think who's faster, Caleb Williams or Daniel Cummings is faster? I'm gonna give CJ Stroud to start this year. The reason why is because CJ Stroud has 2 more years left on his deal, and I want to see if he plays better this year. I don't remember what I did in the offseason. I don't remember who I brought in or anything like that, so I gotta look at that. But Josh Jacob, I remember drafting this dude right here with 87 speed. We're going to keep Josh Jacobs as a starter. Chris Olave, Gabe Davis, Brandon Ayuk. Drafted the rookie from Ohio State. Drafted this dude from Iowa, Miles Stevenson. So our receiver room is different than it was last year. I will say that. Receiver room is different. I don't really know what to expect. I'm going to keep it honest with you. I don't know what to expect from this team this year. Because maybe we'll win. Maybe we won't. Who knows? Paul Cox. We brought in Dawson Knox. Cade Stover. Brought him in because he's not fast. Brought him in because of his overall. Left tackle. I got faith in this left tackle right here. Left guard. I got faith in Connor. I got faith in a lot of my players this year. Center, Creed Humphrey's hurt, so is Chandler Shields. We got Lucas Patrick, so People don't realize when it comes to getting players, you got to be smart with what you do. Offensive line is going to take a hit this year because of our center position. Two of our centers are starting the season off hurt. Hoping the team doesn't take that many hits this year. I'm hoping, I'm praying that we don't. But you know, at the end of the day, the only thing you can hope for is that your team stays healthy. Oh, we got Will Anderson. I'm expecting him to step up. He got 2 more years on his deal. We're going to begin in just a few minutes. I'm just letting y'all know that. I'm expecting Greg to step up some more this year. Okay, voice crack. Right end, we got Byron Young starting at right end. D tackles, Deron Payne, Ed Oliver, Jordan Davis. We got still the same 3 D tackles from last season. Isaiah Simmons, Harold Landry. Isaiah Simmons is going to play this year. I'm thinking about moving Isaiah Simmons' position. I don't know position yet though. I honestly don't know what to expect. Josh Allen. AJ Terrell, Trayvon Diggs, Peter McDaniels, Devin Witherspoon, Ashanti Samuel Jr., J.C. Horn. This dude was all over the place last season, and he will be all over the place this year again. Strong safety, Jalen, Kyle, and Ronnie from Ohio. Kicker, we got a rookie kicker. We got the same punter. Like I said. I'm expecting some stuff out of this team this year. Expecting a lot. We're starting the season off at home.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the 49ers and the Texans. And it's coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Houston Texans. With my good friend Charles Davis in the booth, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and the moment has finally arrived, CD. It's time to begin a new NFL season.
Partner, there's no hiding my excitement as I got ready this morning. I could not wait to get here for this game. Imagine what it's like out there on the field for those players, though. OTAs, training camp, preseason has all led to this moment when they officially kick this one off to get the season underway.
Alright, we're going to pause again because I'm still trying to do something, so give me a minute. Huh. We will be beginning in just a few moments. So we got to play against Brock Purdy today. We're going to check out their starters real quick. I don't know. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I don't know how much I'll be filming these upcoming weeks because I got a lot going on for the next month or so. Because I'm moving in about 36 days and I'm working 10, 11, 12-hour days. So I just don't have, I'm just being honest with y'all, I don't have the energy to be filming. I'm just filming because I haven't filmed in a while, so might as well drop a video today. But I don't know if I'm gonna continue this series because I am currently trying to sell my PS5, so I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I really don't know what I'm gonna end up doing. Because time is gonna tell me what I'm going to do. And I just got a lot going on. Christian McCaffrey is going to be there, buttload of he's going to get a lot of carries in this game. I already know. So I mean, I got to be able to tackle him. Got to be able to stop the run game. Got to be able to stop Brock Purdy. Got to be able to stop Brock Purdy today. I want to be done with this video by 11 o'clock, no later than 11:30. Alright, we will be beginning in just a few. Let's look at the receiver room. Who's the receiver? That's the fullback. Of course, it's Kaius check. I gotta stop Debo now too. Bro, I forgot about Debo. I forgot all about Debo. I think we played them in the preseason. I think the game I filmed on preseason, I believe I played them. They got T. Higgins, Danny Gray, Bo Milton. They got a rookie from, I don't know where he from, it doesn't say. They got George Kittle at the 6. What about the tight ends? George Kittle, Luke Musgrave. I feel like their offense is stacked, but I don't feel like their defense is as good as their offense. Yeah, their defensive line does not look good. Neither does their left out linebacker. Middle linebacker's 99, so okay. Outside linebacker looks decent. Corner position, I don't know. The corner position looks a little iffy. They got a free safety, 66 overall free safety. He a rookie. He's fast. Dang. I feel like in the middle of the field it'd be easy to get passes down. Jake Moody. The 89 overall wide receiver, kick returner. Dang. He gonna be doing some damage this year. Let's see if they got any injuries. I know we starting off with some injuries. He out. Creed Humphrey out for game. Marvin Harrison is placed on IR, so he won't be kick returning this year. Chandler Shill's out for 5 weeks, and Tolanova Fafung is out for the season. So our secondary is taking some hits. Nick Bosa's out for them. They got 3 offensive linemen and Nick Bosa. So I don't gotta worry about Nick Bosa. He's out for this game, so I don't gotta worry about that aspect. I don't gotta worry about how much time my quarterback's gonna have in the pocket, because I'm assuming, from what I saw, I'm not really worried about their offensive line. The defensive line I'm not really worried about, since Nick Bosa's out. Don't really gotta stress about it, because at the end of the day, Nick Bosa is their lifeline on the defense. So I feel like the only person I would probably have to worry about on their defense is Greenlaw and Fred Warner. Everybody else on their team looks terrible. If I'm being honest, I should easily win this game. Easily. But I will not say this. I will say this. I do expect. I don't know if it's going to be a good game. I don't know if it's going to be a bad game. I don't know if it's just going to be one of them games. But I do have faith in the 49ers.
And we are underway from
We're starting.
Stadium in Houston. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And trotting out there leading them is their 4th-year quarterback.
This week, such an important one for his entire offense, but for him especially. He wants to start this new season off strong. He's got big plans for this year. Wants it to be...
Okay, we're going to pause that real quick. Give me 1 second. Y'all ready? Y'all ready to see us crush the 49ers? I'm going to crush their hopes and dreams. They're coming off of a Super Bowl win, and I believe in us. I believe that we can repeat. I believe we can repeat, and that's what we're aiming to do today. I believe we can repeat, and that's what we're aiming to do today. So let's begin.
Best while leading his team to the postseason. A strong opening week is a great start to that, and can create momentum that carries over not just to next week, but the next few weeks as well. A rising tide raises all ships. And if he can start this season off strong, his offense will benefit.
That to the sideline and incomplete. Boy, they're going to say there's a receiver in the area. That was close to grounded, but it's 2nd down. That is incomplete. Crowd getting in it a bit already. Here's an early 3rd and 10. Purdy now to throw. And another one thrown incomplete.
Man coverage is certainly a staple of their defense, and it's built for plays like that, forcing that incompletion.
So on 4th down, here's the Australian native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. And take it right on the 30. That'll go as a 42-yard punt. They'll be aided by a loss of yardage on the return. And the Texans will take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
I tell you what, when he's on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. Stroud. And this one is incomplete.
But they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Stroud looking to throw. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have the Texans first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw, here's Stroud. Escaping the pressure right. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down. Jacobs going to try the middle. And fights through one man. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, just the last thing you want to see here in the first quarter of a new season. Hopefully nothing serious. We'll step aside for a moment. Sliding out of the pocket. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. The intended target there was Gabriel Davis, and it's 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Here's Stroud. Rolling to his right. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they move this all the way down to the middle. They're able to get on 3rd down, and that sets up the 1st and goal.
Well, he reminded us that he was a 1,000-yard receiver a year ago as he starts off week 1 picking up right where he left off. He told us at the end of the preseason he was primed for a big year. He just gave us excellent evidence of his belief.
And he'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. And Stroud now to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
It hasn't been a real good start to this game from a defensive perspective, but now after the incompletion on 2nd down, things may be changing. If they can come up with one more play, they might be able to get out of it with just a field goal attempt.
Now here's Stroud. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. 4th down now as San Fran's defense was strong in coverage. Now the Texans are going to call on the field goal unit. This is an easy one, 23-yarder. Pushed it from short distance, wide right. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And able to give one man the slip there as he works his way forward for about 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Just a gain of a couple there, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. We'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. from the gun on third down. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. And Oliver that time to want to get in there and bring him down. Here's Mitch Wishnowski now on to punt. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. Call it a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. And they were in field goal range last time out, but couldn't connect.
And it's early in the game, so I don't think that the confidence just goes entirely out of, running your kicker back out there. But let's face it, some coaches have a little bit less patience for that than others. Let's see if they call the game differently now in terms of what they do on drives and not try and settle for field goals.
The second down throw now from Stroud. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Trying to get that one to Chris Olave, and it's 3rd and 5. Throwing now is Stroud. And it is caught. And a run past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Following the play now, we're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. We always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Stroud. Incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. Stroud on 3rd down now. He lets it go deep for Olave. And this is caught. Touchdown. Chris Olave. 42 yards. And the Texans are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it was Chris Olave who finished things off with a touchdown. The drive will start at the 25-yard line here as Rodgers will not return it. The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. They're still in search of an initial 1st down as they come up here 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey, showing off the quick feet that time and getting forward for a pickup of 3 yards. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Throwing here, Purdy. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Purdy. And returns it right back to Samuel. Now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Here's Purdy. Throw caught by Musgrave. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Back to throw, Purdy connects with Kittle underneath, and he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. Up the gun, McCaffrey. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rush should... Touchdown, 49ers! Deebo Samuel, 25
for the touchdown. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Moody good with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it's Deebo Samuel who caps things with a touchdown reception. Stevenson now is going to bring this out. The Texans getting set here to take over again on offense. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. On the bootleg, Stroud. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. Trying to run forward with Jacobs. And he's got the first as they bring him down at the 28-yard line.
Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
What's up?
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They
what up?
Spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield, incomplete.
I usually hesitate when I say a guy's got world-class speed, but this guy might. So let's fire the starter's pistol. Let's go. If you've got him, you've got to try and use him. A lot of anticipation with the ball in the air, but no, incomplete.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. A huge play there for Houston. 44 yards.
Oh, okay.
These in the first quarter of a brand new season. They're hoping this duo can really make some noise this year. And this is a great start. A big play here early in the ball game.
He'll buy some time right. He finds his man complete. That's Jacobs. And he's brought that just outside.
The 49ers suck. I ain't gonna lie to you. 49ers are trash.
And it's 2nd down. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position.
Hold on. You gotta give me a minute to be able to read that. Give me 1 second.
9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard.
I don't know.
Once again, it's Jacobs. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play.
Inches short is crazy.
Remember, that was less than a yard. That was not a full yard. That defense, they were having none of it.
Yeah, the surge offensive line was seeking actually occurred on the other side of the ball. They reestablished the line of scrimmage and stuffed them.
Giving to the big tight end on 4th.
Touchdown.
Fights his way into the end zone for a Texans touchdown.
Let's go, Paul Cox.
Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Texans' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
And that drive we just saw.
How they're gonna help him out, then fight him like that. I don't know.
That can impose their will on the other team.
Now for the point after. It's up and good.
14-7.
In the first quarter. A 10-play drive that time. And in the end, it's capped off by a 7-yard run.
14-7 game.
5-yard line here as Rodgers will not return it. The 49ers offense making its way back out there. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense,
Let's go.
This is tough And it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need to score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
Throwing again on second down, but this time
That was a late hit. I ain't even gonna lie. That was a late hit.
Am I correct? That's the first time that's been incomplete in the thrown attempt?
yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment, takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stuff.
Is that Christian McCaffrey? That was Christian McCaffrey.
That third down conversion.
Yep, Christian McCaffrey figured. They can't run with him, so they gotta pass with him. Crazy.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. Going quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Coverage keyed in on him since that last
Dang, he called him little man. Me personally, I'll not take that disrespect.
and that made a lot
He called him a little man.
throw his way.
Purdy will look to throw again here. Throw left side is complete to Rodgers. And he's
Rodgers.
but not before getting it inside the 35. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. Now Purdy. And this will be
I don't get what the point of throwing that ball out though. He had someone open, so why would he throw it like that?
Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Throwing on second down, it's Purdy. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
Well, every point certainly
They're giving me too much time.
after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to
They're giving me too much time.
instead of throwing.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions. Have a look at it, 3rd and 10. Again, it's Purdy to throw it. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
My dad used to tell me all the time when you're getting ready to play a big-time game, especially when you have one going
3 rushes, 17 passes so far this game for the 49ers.
Especially on 3rd downs like the one we just saw there with the incompletion.
They have passed 17 times and only ran the ball 3 times. I told you. They're not going to run the ball.
You want to
They scared.
points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT.
They're scared to run the ball.
Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. Out comes
CJ Stroud will be my starter all season. He has, after this year, he has one more year left on his contract, and I need to see what he's made of.
On their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And he's going to have the Texans first down. He needed 5. He got it barely as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards. Stroud looking to throw. Flushed out right. Throw right side, caught by Davis.
I might give Gabe Davis X factor because he broke every record last season. I might give him I'm probably gonna give him X factor because he deserves it the way he played last season. He deserves it. He deserves X factor.
Stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up. He gets away from one, and he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower center of gravity and churn his
I might play. Hey, yo, y'all think I should play every game in this video since I don't know when the next time I'll be filming again? I think I might play. I think I'm gonna play every game.
And he's got this down to the 35. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time.
I think I'm gonna play every game in this video.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Javon Hargrave there on the stop. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at it.
But he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
You have to ask the question, where was the help? Because it's a little surprising to me that he'd find that much room to run this close to the end zone. He doesn't quite get there, but he sets his guys up with a 1st and goal.
Well, they'll try to action on 1st and goal. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. Now Stroud, eluding the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with it.
Third and goal, Stroud. And he's caught. Touchdown, Texans. Gabriel Davis, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Texans are able to ride their advantage. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. The extra point up and good, and that makes it a 21-10 game. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. The drive will start at the 25-yard line here as Rodgers will not return it. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it. And he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no place. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. The Niners on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. He's got his target. That's complete. So they'll get nothing out of that play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
It's a 39-yard punt, 3 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Houston set to take over. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit? Well, this is taken in. It's complete. A huge play there for Houston. 42 yards.
Well, he worked his way quite a bit in this first half, and with good reason. You can see it there. He is such a handful defensively. Just too hard to keep him under wraps. It delivers a big play here for this offense.
Looking left side, and he's got it in. That's Cox. And they do get him down, but not before.
Over 300 yards passing in just the first half.
25 yards that time. Jacobs pushing entering the contact. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
Definitely an important sequence here for this defense. They've had their share of struggles in this first half. They just cannot afford to give up another touchdown here.
Jacobs again. Trying to find a lane, but he finds nothing but defenders. Stop for no gain at the 2-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the 4th quarter and you're up 6,
24 to 10.
But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
San Francisco gets set to go here. Well, Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football. Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going. Tackled by Isaiah Simmons. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Purdy now to throw. Over the middle, Rodgers has it. Hang on now, we're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this week 1 contest. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, it's Purdy. And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Phyllis on American. And he will return this one to the 30-yard.
All right, hold on. Let's see who's injured. Who got hurt? I got a couple people out. Gabe Davis is still in. He's out. He's out. Okay.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Play action. Stroud now. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
Balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on blitz.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
So the interception set him up a terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on.
That's a bad kick.
And probably say, we should have done better there.
He was solid on the field goal, but not as solid on the kickoff there, and that'll put him at the 40-yard line to start this drive. So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
Really an excellent run. Sidestepping tacklers on his way to a pickup of 8. From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd down and 2. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 4 yards the pickup. 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook. Go play action. Toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Purdy's throw caught by Higgins. Touchdown, 49ers. T. Higgins, 47 yards. And the Niners get a bit closer. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it was T. Higgins who capped the drive with the touchdown reception. Stevenson now, he's going to bring this out. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. And now out comes Houston. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try and increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Forced out to his left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Stroud and company going for it. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they take over.
That's a shame.
5 yards deep into the red zone at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. McCaffrey running up the middle. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Move the chains. Again, it's 7 on 3rd down. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Purdy looking to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Texans scoop it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
But give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from them, but it's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
Instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Can't really fault the coverage. The ball was tipped and popped up in the air, but they were unable to complete the tip drill for the interception.
Again on 2nd down, it's Stroud being chased out left. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
Now here's a pass on 1st down. It's knocked away and incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit him over the top, unsuccessfully.
They get to Stroud, nowhere to go, and he goes down. Javon Hargrave, the D tackle, getting the sack. On fourth down, here's Cameron Johnston on to punt for Houston. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll try and start this drive in the air. This pass complete to Higgins. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. Shotgun handoff down to McCaffrey. And some space here. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 44 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory, right at the 40. Throwing here, Purdy. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Of course, they're going to say it's a roughing call. Of course.
Okay, so roughing the passer, and I've got to imagine that's the last thing you want to see week 1 is your quarterback taking an unnecessary hit.
I think you're exactly right about that. You hate it any week, but boy, are you on target. This is a unit that's dependent on him to take him through 17 games, so you definitely can't let him get hurt right now.
This will be caught at Samuel. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. McCaffrey is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
2 minutes remaining in this 1st half of football. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Following the fumble recovery, Stroud escaping the pressure, and this turns into disaster.
Crapper.
He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety.
The goal was a score just before the break, but I'm not sure that a safety was how they expected to do it. But give the defenders credit. They saw how the series was starting out, and I think it increased their intensity. This was their chance to make a huge play before the half, and all they needed was one play to get it done.
The 49ers offense now, they work their way back onto the field. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right, throw it out the window. Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Back to throw, Purdy. Throw left side complete. That's Rodgers. And he goes out right around the 39. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Purdy with it on 3rd and long. And that one to the right side and incomplete.
Yeah, that's a nice job there defensively to blanket those receivers on 3rd down. And as a quarterback, all you can do is just walk them toward the bench. Not too close, mind you, and live to punt the football.
Here's Mitch Wishnowski now. This is brought in at the 21. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Heading out is the Texans offense as they get set to take over here. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
2nd and 10, Stroud to throw yet again here. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
4th down, Stroud going to try to throw for it. And he is caught, and he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. Stroud to throw it. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Throwing now is Stroud. Batted by the safety, but caught anyway. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 41-yard line. This offense in mid-season form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. Stroud will look to throw once more. Caught right side, Davis. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Stroud out of the gun here. Flushed out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
That is certainly one way to frustrate a quarterback. Run those extra defenders on the field. Dime package, lots of speed, no space to fit in the football.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Play action. Here's Stroud. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. 30, and from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season, so let's take our first trip around the NFL. Well, we get our tour out at Nissan Stadium in Nashville, and it's the Titans with the lead in the 2nd quarter of play. The Titans locked in a tight one, but this is a game you feel they've got to have. From there, we head to the Big Easy. Check on the Saints at home in the Superdome. And they trail the visiting Lions in that one. Amon-Ra St. Brown, 2 touchdown catches on the afternoon. Finally, let's get right to the center of the U.S. map and check in on the Chiefs at home in Kansas City. As you can see the score there in the 2nd quarter. Landry Jones, throwing the football well. He has 3 touchdown passes. We just watched a very good first half out of the Ohio State man, C.J. Stroud. His 2 touchdown passes helped pave the way for his guys to take this lead into the intermission. It's a new season, so both of these coaching staffs likely making plenty of adjustments after that first half of football. So for the call of the second half here in week 1, we go back to Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The time called here because a member of the Texans is in some discomfort. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
And they went with the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Here's 2nd and 3. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Dancing to his left. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And a loose football. And this will be a Texans first down as he's able to take this up to the 30-yard line.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Stroud working out of the gun. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
And the Niners get there and bring him down. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. Here's Cameron Johnston now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Purdy's throw pulled in by Kittle. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. It's a gain of 34.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
On first down, Purdy. Flush to his right. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
I certainly like what he did right there because he smartly wanted to avoid forcing anything downfield because nothing appeared to be open. Nice harmless slide there to avoid the big hit, and he gets a small gain on the play.
Touchdown! Deebo Samuel. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Niners are back within a couple of the lead. Purdy will throw for it. Throws right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
Stevenson now, he's going to bring this out. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Chris Olave heads back to the field as his guys get set for another possession. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Stroud's throw here taken in by Knox. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 2nd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Stroud now on 2nd down, eluding the pressure right. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball down, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Now here's Stroud on 3rd down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jacobs. And he is going to have a Texans first down, and he was able to get it by play. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3.
For as many sacks as this defense has, you can understand their willingness to try and get upfield and get another. So what a really smart play call here to use their aggression against them, go with the screen, and they're able to get the first down.
Sheds off the tackle. Still going. He may go. Touchdown, Houston. Josh Jacobs, 68 yards. And the Texans have taken the lead. The extra point up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead.
49ers, 27.
Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. The drive will start at the 25-yard line here as Rodgers will not return it. Deebo Samuel trotting out with his offense to start this next drive. He's been his typical solid and reliable self, hasn't he, Charles?
When you have that go-to receiver that you can count on in the situation where you absolutely have to have him, there's nothing better for anybody who's throwing the football. But the best part is the payoff. 2 touchdowns already. That's the bottom line when you throw the ball to a guy.
Absolutely. Not over 100 yards right now, but he does have the 2 touchdown catches.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Now Purdy. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
But plain and simple, that's the 2nd time today that he's dropped a pass.
And that one, I think, maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped. Surprising.
And was this game announced as a night game prior to it? Maybe his rhythm was just off and he's got thrown off. He's got to wake up, enjoy the sunshine, and go play.
Over 100 yards receiving for him now in the opener. And it's a first down. This is McCaffrey on the give. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Throwing on 2nd down, it's Purdy. Throw right side, pulled in by Higgins. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 31-yard line.
First down, 49ers.
They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns. But guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Purdy now to throw off the play action. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
He already came through for them on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They go play action here. Purdy. That's caught by Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Touchdown, San Francisco.
A great effort there with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the 49ers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Moody good with the extra point, and that will tie our game here in the 3rd. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Stevenson now, he's going to bring this out. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Here comes the offense again, and let's focus on Josh Jacobs for a moment. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. Big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably got some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. Now Stroud. Escaping the pressure right. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. And Stroud now to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. 8 yards on the screen there, not enough. And it'll be 4th down. Stroud and company going for it. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. Oh, he sheds himself free. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That's one of the dangers of the quick game. If you only have a 2- or 3-step drop, if you don't get the ball to someone open right away, those defenders are right near the line of scrimmage, and they can get on top of you in a heartbeat.
2nd and 10, here's Stroud. Flushed out right. And bringing it in, it's Davis. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 27-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
With all the success they've had throwing the football as a pass rusher, you know you've got to come hard when you see him drop back the throw. So I really like this call to counteract that pass rush with a screen. It turns into positive yardage. A lot of times the offense says, just replace the rusher with the ball, and it turns into a good play.
This is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Chris Olave. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Texans have broken the tie. Extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. The drive will start at the 25-yard line here as Rodgers will not return it. Deebo Samuel and the 49ers back in possession here. Well, this defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him? Bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore, because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that mid-game trade is going to happen, but good thought. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Purdy will set up to throw it here. And he will find his man, Samuel. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the 49ers first down.
On first down, it's Purdy. That'll be caught by Rodgers. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally is a sure-handed target.
Purdy now to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the 49ers first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. Again, it's Purdy to throw it. Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first.
And the 49ers first down.
They'll run with McCaffrey. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 67 yards rushing for him now to this point. 4 yards remain on second down. Ball on the 10. Purdy. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, it's Purdy. That is caught. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, a 5-yard touchdown. And the 49ers are an extra point away from evening this one up.
There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself, no reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
And now it's blocked. The Texans have got it, but he will not be able to bring this one back, and the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
Oftentimes when you give up a touchdown, it's really a deflation for your entire unit. The special teams group, when they run out there, they still feel it, and maybe they don't go after it so much. Instead, they gave great effort there, blocked the extra point, and really gave them a lift after giving up the score.
Yeah, gave up the touchdown, lost the lead, but a nice job to get in there and block it. Here comes the offense again, and let's focus on Josh Jacobs for a moment. And really a lot of guys you could highlight on this offense with how well they've played, but he's one of them. He's been spectacular so far.
I'd say he'd be the number 1, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Because it's not just the numbers. It's, as you said, I think you said focal point. Well, that's what he's been, and that means he's created other opportunities because they've had to bring the defense to him. He's run it really well. He's caught it out of the backfield. They're trying to stop him. That means there are chances for the rest of the guys to do damage themselves.
And they're able to bring him down at the 20. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Stroud looking to throw. Same target. It's Jacobs again. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Steps away to his left. And this nearly an interception.
This is rigged. This is rigged.
Really would have helped him there, but not to be.
He's had a very nice day throwing the football, and I think on this play, he's just trying to buy some time so he can make another big throw downfield. Unfortunately, couldn't connect on that one.
Meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Now that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offense.
Oh my God. Come on, catch the ball. It ain't that hard. It ain't that hard to catch the ball.
They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. 9 yards is the pickup there. They'll have a 2nd and 1. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this break.
40-41.
On EA Sports.
Oh my God, this team's been hard to stop. Since they started scoring, it's been hard to stop them.
As we begin the 4th quarter play. Play action, now Purdy. And it's caught.
And now they scored again. Oh my God.
Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening.
We about to sim some. What? Oh. It's OT. I did not realize that. 48-48.
On the return from his end zone, Rodgers. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. 106 yards rushing.
Oh, we're simming some. They about to score.
And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settle it, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. I know the defensive guys poking.
And now a fumble. The ball's always hitting, lost the football, put it on the carpet. Oh, and one of the linebackers has got it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And my, how the tables have turned. They had a chance inside the red zone, punch that thing in and end it. Now we're going the other way.
And it's real easy to just look at them and say, boy, what an error, what a mistake you made. But how about the defense coming up huge? Let's give them a little bit of credit, keeping their team in the game, because if they score a touchdown there, it's game over.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and a yard. Throwing now is Stroud. This one caught by Davis. And he gets this one just shy of the 30, down at the 39. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan first down. Here's Stroud. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. The first down screen pass, good for 5. He's padding his already great numbers here in overtime. More importantly, though, moving his guys downfield.
And I think that's exactly what's going through his head right now. Moving them downfield, putting them in a position to win the game. The stats, that's for the fantasy guys. I know they're enjoying that shot.
Throw right side, caught by Davis. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 42. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. He finds his man complete. That's Jacobs. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
And they've used him in the passing game to great effect so far. And here they get it to him again on the screen, and it turns into a nice positive play.
Flush to his right. Incomplete. And now look at this. Big game.
Oh, my God.
And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I was about to be so done with this game.
They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Again, it's Stroud. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Well, right now, every little bit of yardage helps, and they're obviously well within his range. It's just about keeping the football and getting in the right spot.
Know your kicker. Get, as you mentioned, get it to the right spot, the place that he wants to kick it from. And if you do decide to throw the football, it either goes to your team or nowhere. It's the only kind of throw you make.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Jacobs going to try the middle, and this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
All right, we won. Now we're gonna play week 2. We're gonna try to play every game in this video. Try to play every game. That was a tough game. We almost lost. We almost lost, and I almost cried. GG 49ers. That was a hard-fought game. Depth trade, I bet it's Gabe Davis. Gabe Davis will. Maybe I might just already give him the X Factor. Maybe he. Matter of fact, pass it to him in his game. Get him to that superstar X Factor. Have him be that guy. Alright, let's see. No way Brock Purdy won that award. Nah, that is crazy. That is outrageous. Both players, my quarterback got sacked 5 times. I sacked Brock Purdy 5 times. See, look. Three, 2, 1. Rushing wise. Receivers. Gabe Davis, Debo, Tyler Boyd, Chris Olave. Hmm. Gabe Davis doing his thing, man. Hmm.